Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 400 cost rated match here in the Gunner Gundam. We're going to be on Mountain for this match here, and I got this match during a time when 400 Mountain was in rotation, and I really wanted to play the Gunner Gundam. It's a suit that I hadn't used in quite a while, honestly, and I really wanted to get it back out, and I thought Mountain would be a pretty decent map to try and use it, and I did get some really good matches with it, this one being one of them. The Gunner Gundam is a 400 cost support, which can go up to 550 now since they made a level 4 version. I don't know if I've used that version yet. It's been on my list for a while. I really want to use the level 4 Gunner Gundam at some point, but again, I just don't think I've ever had the opportunity to use it yet. But yeah, Gunner Gundam is one of my favorite suits in the game, one of my favorite supports, and even in general, I just really like the design and overall gameplay style of the Gunner Gundam. And even though I do agree that its buff it got a while back, they could have probably done more with it. That really hasn't deterred me from, really still liking this suit and still playing it. And even, like I said, even if I think the buff could have done a bit more, I still think it's a pretty fun suit overall. So, yeah. As I mentioned, I did get a few matches with it, but what makes this one different from the first matches I tried to do with this suit is that for this match and a few others I got during this time, I decided to alter my loadout a little to use the range specialized program parts. This is actually my first time using this part. It was on the Gunner Gundam. I thought this would be a pretty decent suit to try out the part and really see if it was any good. When I did the melee version a while back, I believe I made a video on it. I think I was using the prototype Gundam. I was using an RX-78 of some kind. It may have been the prototype, or it could have been just even the base RX-78 too. I don't remember off the top of my head, but pretty much when it came to the ranged version of the specialized program skill, they are kind of similar. They're mainly just inverses of each other, where the melee one is more focused on melee. The range specialized program part, it increases your range attack damage to an enemy unit by 5%, but it decreases your melee damage by 3% and reduces your HP by 1,000. And that's probably like the biggest difference between this and the melee part, is that this one reduces 1,000 of your HP, while the melee version only reduces 500. I assume this is more of a balancing thing though, because you're getting extra range damage and you don't have to be as close to somebody as you would, if you're using the melee part and you have to use your melee weapons. So I can definitely see where they were going with it, and not really too much of a problem for me since I do have a pretty decent HP build on the Gunner Gundam. I think I just, in general, have a HP build kind of on this suit. Mainly just because the Gunner Gundam is one of those supports that I'm not afraid to get a bit more aggressive with if I need to. Like, if I really need to try and throw myself into the front lines, I'm definitely more than willing to do it with this suit. Just pretty confident in using this suit overall, but yeah, mainly because you also get a pretty decent beam rifle. As you can see, an uncharged shot does cause a instant stun, and if you get the full charge, you get a pretty large increase in damage, and as you can see, almost 5,000 to the gym raid. So yeah, definitely with the charge, you're going to be getting some really impressive damage numbers. So yeah, really good, use of the range part here, and again, that's really one of the main reasons I wanted to use the Gunner Gundam when I initially started playing it. It really wasn't a suit on my radar at first, but then I watched one of Flailfu's videos on it, and hearing what it could do, it made me very interested, and ever since then, it's just been a favorite support of mine. So really glad to get this suit back out, and yeah, using the range specialized program part, I don't know if there was really too much of a difference compared to the matches where I wasn't using this part. I'd really have to go more into free practice to try and see the comparisons in damage. I don't think I could really catch it as well in an actual match, but again, like the almost 5,000 to the gym raid, I don't think I was doing that to gym raids in some of the previous matches I had. I believe the damage was a bit lower, so there are some cases where the damage is more noticeable. It just maybe feels more like a case of what suit you are fighting against. Speaking of suits I'm fighting against, that was a metal spider, and I was hoping I could hop back into my suit before they were able to get back up and attack, but unfortunately I was like a second too late there, so I'm not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, just waiting for the right opportunity to spawn in. Really, for the rest of this match here, our team really just gets caught at our base. It's honestly something I've been noticing a lot in the mountain matches I've been playing recently. When I'm on the A side, I feel like it's just very easy for the A team to get just locked at their base. I've had it happen a few times, and surprisingly, even despite that, sometimes we'd win, and sometimes we wouldn't, so it really wasn't the worst case scenario. There were times where we were able to still win, so that is pretty good. But again, it's just weird because I feel like Mountain really never had this issue with the A side. I know the B side used to have that issue a lot, where it was very easy for that side to get kind of like blocked at their base. And again, really, even when the map, I don't think it's necessarily an issue with the map changing, since they changed the layout of this map a little, since I feel like that wasn't initially a thing like that, so I'm really not sure why I've been having this happen a lot more than I used to have it, but again, not really too much of an issue now, since we did clear out the enemies here, so we are going to be trying to move up here. Another thing here is that the enemy team does have point A, so that does pretty much put them at our doorstep, but let's see, there is a goof flight type Thunderbolt. Luckily support fire is coming down, so gonna see if I can get some damage in, get the zoom, and yeah, again, almost 5,000, 4,601 damage, so again, does seem like the damage with the part is pretty good. Did get a finisher with the funnels. I do have the gym raid coming after me though, so do want to be careful. Gonna go in for a neutral. Unfortunately, not gonna last too long against the metal spider here, so I'm going to eject and try to see if I can assist with the rocket launcher. Did manage to tag the gym raid, but didn't get a stun, so really just going to wait the last few seconds as a pilot here. I think I do try to get to the hover vehicle, but I get caught on the base, so again, yeah, not really gonna be able to do too much else there, but hey, let's time out mission over. We got good works in the chat there, and let's see how we did here with the Gunner Gundam. Didn't get anyone on the board, and didn't beat my rival, unfortunately, but I think my rival, yeah, was the Metal Spider, which was very interesting, but yeah, 4 kills and 2 loss, and did get 3rd in damage, so yeah, not too bad of a round there with the Gunner Gundam. And yeah, again, very interesting to put the rival as the Metal Spider, since I'm assuming it's likely because we're the same rank, since the enemy team didn't have a support. If the enemy team had a support, then that would probably have been my rival, so again, very weird to pin me against the Metal Spider of all things, since I really feel like, those two suits gameplay-wise are not doing the same thing, but yeah, that's going to be it for the match there, and yeah, again, do still really like the Gunner Gundam, and I don't know, kind of looking back on it, I mean, I still wish they buffed it a bit more, but at least at its native cost, I don't think it's as bad. I do definitely love the radar they added back then, and I do think it is a very useful thing for the Gunner Gundam to have, but yeah, that's things I've talked about in the past in my buffed Gunner Gundam video, and yeah, I'm going to end the video here before I start rambling about that. So yeah, that's everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Gunner Gundam, or the specialized range part as well, since I don't know if this is a part that anybody really uses like that, at least from what I've heard. And remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.